Hey guys, it's Chessa, and I'm here at the Checker Distributors office and warehouse, and I'm ready to share the newest quilting and sewing products available to order now from our website, checkerdist.com. Today we're going to be sharing samples from Orange Blossom Quilts, Fabric Cafe, Tamarini's, Rope and Anchor Trading Company, Seam Sew Me, and more. Plus, there is the brand new scissor from K Buckley. Checker Distributors is the one-stop shop for quilts looking to fill their stores with notions, patterns, books, fabrics. And if you're a shop owner, you can add these items to your cart. There is a link in the description of this video just to the items that are being touched on today. And we're just trying to make it easy for you to stay up to date and fresh with what's new. And if you're a consumer, then you can shop at your local quilt shop, or if they aren't watching, ask them to order what they saw. So make sure you stay with us to the end because we do have a giveaway and we're going to give you all the details on what it is and how to enter. So make sure you don't leave too early. And that giveaway is just for Checker customers. So anytime during the show, feel free to drop a comment in, or if you have a question, we'll stop throughout the show and answer anything you have. And we also check back at the end to make sure we didn't miss anything. And if your shop calls you away midstream or you have something you have to do, that is absolutely no worries because this video is going to stay on Facebook as well as it is on YouTube, and you can go back and watch it whenever you need. Again, there is a link in the description of this video that's going to make it really easy to add these items to your cart. So we're just going to see who is watching today. I see Aune. Hi, Aune, all the way from Germany. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in today. Hello to Pink Petunia's Patchwork from Alberta, Canada. Hello, Belle. We have some notions from her today that we're going to show. You might have seen it at the H&H show in Chicago. Hello to Seam Sew Together. Hello to Deb Walker. We've got lots of people watching today. That's really exciting. Some of this stuff you might have seen at H&H, and some of it is going to be brand new. Or if you weren't at H&H, you didn't get a chance to see it. So we're just going to jump in with new pocket guides from C&T. The first one is Simply Successful Applique Handy Pocket Guide. So this is by Kim Deal. It's very popular. Everybody knows her name. And it has a unique and wonderfully successful technique for invisible applique by machine, and also there are steps for turn-free applique by hand. You guys know I love pocket guides. They're so cute. They're easy to transport. So here's a new one for all of you appliqueurs. We have another one here. It's beaded embroidery. This is by Christian Brown. And this is going to touch on all the basics of beaded embroidery. As you can see, you have full color in this book. There's beading techniques. There's stuff from start to finish. Again, these are both from C&T Publishing. Cute little pocket guides. Now, the last thing I have from C&T at the moment, because there is more, is this Crafting with a Slander. This is Gasper Cove's Mysteries. This is actually book 3 in this series. So there are 2 more before this. And these are set in, it's like a mystery novel, and there's murder and crafts. So for our murder mystery lovers and craft lovers alike, this is going to be the book for you. And it features an empty nester, and it's just a great gift or something for yourself. So I know Mother's Day just happened. Maybe you have a birthday coming up or an anniversary. Keep this in mind, and you can always get the other 2 to go along with it and give it as a set. Next up, I have one from Landauer. So do not throw your fabric scraps away, which I know most of you don't. And if Maria was here, she'd be gasping at the thought of throwing your scraps away. So Kelly Young published this with Landauer. He's going to teach you how to make the most of your scraps. There's improv quilts. There's blending old concepts and new concepts, tips, techniques of how to get started, full color, lots and lots of good. It's over 80 pages long. So make the most of your scraps. Don't throw them away. And then my last book is from okay, this was also Landauer, my bad. It's Amaguri, which is the Japanese art of crocheting stuffed yarn pieces. Look how cute the first thing we open up to. Spotty the giraffe. So cute. Make an amazing baby gift. So these can be functional, these can be lovable. Ariana takes you through all the steps for blankets and just color instructions. Look how cute that is. It can just lay over the edge of the crib. So cute. And there are QR codes in the book for helpful tips as well. Very cute. All right. That was cute. So next we're going to talk about this beautiful quilt behind me, which you might have seen at H&H. I believe it was in the Riley Blake booth. So this is called Her Majesty. This is from Orange Blossom Quilt. Actually, I'm going to go this way so you can see it better. And it is the latest quilt release in her series, which has her trademark technique, Effervescence applique. So what Effervescence applique is a populating form of circles. Because if you can't tell from your screen, these are all little tiny circles that are sewn and appliqued on to outline the butterfly. And you have fusible, raw edge, and there's also turned edge needle appliques, so you have options in making this pattern for what you're more comfortable with. It's about 70 by 76 inches when it's done. As you can see, it has a fun border, so you could obviously adjust the size according to what you want to do. So this very magical quilt is Her Majesty from Orange Blossom Quilts. Absolutely beautiful. So next I have from Tamarini's is 5 different designs, and they're all part of the Party Pack Minis. Thank you. So your first one here, Celebrate. Congrats. What's the list I got? We got Happy.
And Party.
And Party. Oh, I only have 4 of the 5. Oops.
Missing birthday.
Yeah, missing birthday. Because that would go happy birthday. But here are the mini series. They're 12 by 14 inches, and they're just a fun way to celebrate all of the milestones in your life. Thank you. So next is, I have 2 patterns from Rope and Anchor Trading Company. This is a new vendor to our family, so if you haven't seen the patterns already, make sure you check them all out on our website. But first, we're going to show you the, I don't know if I'm saying it right, the Tomte quilt. And it's a gnome. And look at the fun little detail she put on the edge. So this is actually a perfect beginner quilt pattern. There's very simple instructions that come with the pattern, and just so cute. I don't think gnomes are ever going out of style. So cute. And the next one, I think everything's cute, but there is also a big trend with bumblebees, and next up is a bumblebee one. And this is perfect for giving you more of a creative challenge. You come towards me a little bit more. There you go. So very cute. I love this background fabric. It really makes the bee pop and looks like it's in the flowers, getting some pollen. So this is super, super cute. Again, this is Bumblebee from Rope and Anchor Trading Company, and it is sure to create a buzz. See what I did there? Actually, see what she did there. She wrote that in her pattern, so I stole the joke. And now we're going to switch gears to notions and talk about something new from Sew Tights, which is a Checker exclusive brand. They are known for their magnetic notions. One of the most popular products at H&H Americas in Chicago was their products. So we're going to start gonna just pull out this whole mat of stuff I have. It all stays together really nicely for me because it's magnetic. But the first one we're going to talk about is the 11-inch rotating mat. So it's the newest in the So Magnetic cutting system. Give you a little up close, you can see all the markings on it, all the lines. So even though fussy cutting creates beautiful finished projects, it can be such a pain. And rotating mats are great for trimming and fussy cutting. It's a total game changer. And even with rotating mats, your templates can still move and cause problems. So this mat is going to help eliminate that. So let's give a closer look here on the table. So you see it's smooth turning. You guys know me, I'm always knocking stuff off. So this is great for both left-handed and right-handed sewers and quilters, since the grid and the axis is in the center of the mat. There's hole number markings. There's angles. You got your 60, your 30, your 45. So this mat has everything, and it's great for smaller spaces, and you can take it with you on the go. So this is 11 inches, and just like their other mats, you have that magnetic piece in the middle. So for example, you see that's not going anywhere while you cut. It's on there. And then you have your boosters that we'll talk about in a little bit, just to help if you're working on a thicker fabric, help it stay in place. So there is also, if you remember, I'm trying to remember, it's probably 6 or 8 months ago that Sew Tights actually did a live with us and talked about their Sew Magnetic cutting system. That is also available for left and right-handed sewers, and that kit itself includes your double-sided 7-layer magnetic cutting mat. You get a 6.5 by 24-inch acrylic ruler, which is also magnetic, and then you get the 12-pack of the boosters, which are here that I'm showing you. But you can also buy all these separately if you wanted to. There's additional boosters, or if you want another ruler or another mat, you just want to gift it for somebody. So let's talk about the rulers. So also available in left and right-handed versions. Thank you. So there's the 6.5-inch square, and then of course the 6.5 by 24.5 that I was just talking about. Again, available in left and right handed. So again, you have those boosters, and you can see the little spots here that are for the boosters, but you can put them kind of anywhere, but it's a lot stronger in those spots. It's not going anywhere. And like I said, the booster pack, you have the 6 and the 12, and it just helps you cut so much more accurately because, I mean, it's magnetized. It's not going anywhere. So you can trim your small ones on your rotating mat, your big ones on your big mat, and there are just lots you can do with this. There are videos on our website, and Sew Tights has all sorts of other products as well. If you remember those, they have the little magnets that replace pins. So if you're working on cork or anything, you're not going to ruin your fabric. It's all available on our website, so be sure to check it out. This back down here. So easy to transport. I love it. It makes what I'm doing so much easier right now. And then, of course, if you miss it at H&H or in the emails that we sent you or the social posts, you don't want to miss out the new K Buckley Perfect Scissors. They're 8.5-inch bent handle micro serrated blades. So these have all of the features that you love. So let's go onto the table. I'm going to take it out. Just like all the other ones you love, they come with that protective cover. to help just keep it clean and protected while they're out of the way and just safer. So you get that beautiful teal color. The bent handle helps you keep the fabric flat on your work surface, and those micro serrated blade grips your fabric so that you have smooth, precise, comfortable, mistake-free cutting. And this longer blade, so this is the longest one in the line now, is great for quilting, crafting, garment sewing, and as an added bonus, these comfort handles are designed for both right and left-handed. So included, you're getting the scissor and your cap, your cover. And don't forget, this does have a minimum advertised pricing policy, so make sure you check that out on our website. They're made of 3mm Japanese high carbon steel. So the new perfect 8.5-inch scissors, the bent handle, micro serrated blades from K Buckley. Thank you. Now, I want to touch base about something that's not totally Facebook Live related. In case any of our customers missed the email we sent this morning, we have a one-day sale going on today that has over 200 Wyndham and Anthology essential prints included. So these prints, they're cute, they're quirky, and they're just going to inspire you in your projects, and they are on sale, which is the best thing ever. We all love a good sale. So make sure you check back to your emails from early this morning, and it's also on our private Facebook group. You can click the link and shop. Like I said, it's a one-day sale. You got to order today. So make sure you go and check that out when we're done here. So next, we're going to talk about the Farmer's Daughter's quilt. It's Farmer's View, which is kind of a spin on the attic window. But we think this might be from the cabin looking out. How pretty was this fabric to use? So I don't know if you guys could see, but kind of where we are, we could see the northern, it was the northern lights, right? Mm-hmm. The northern lights over the weekend. And this is exactly how beautiful they were from our view. It was so gorgeous and just such a neat thing to be able to see in the state of Ohio. So this pattern has full printed instructions and graphics, so just so pretty. It'd be great to use for all sorts of different panels. So, and next we have one from Everyday Stitches, and it is a foundation paper piece wall hanging of none other than Rita the Ripper. Everybody's favorite friend, right? The seam ripper. Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with mine. I think most of us do. But Everyday Stitches named theirs Rita, and it's a fun tribute to the most dreaded sewing ocean there is. 16 by 29 inches, and no matter how you look at it, one day you are going to need your seam ripper. So why not commemorate it in a beautiful foundation paper piece pattern from Everyday Stitches. Thank you. Next, we have some new ones from Kitchen Table Quilting. I swear they put out new adorable patterns at least once a month. And they all have fun, like everyday names like Fiona. Oh, I'm sorry, Erica. Fiona's next. But so this is the Erica, and it is an interesting way to display kind of your favorite fabrics. It's a great opportunity to be more daring with your background fabric because you have lots of spaces to use it. So maybe something with a bigger print that if you cut up too small would get lost. So this would also make a great rainbow, if you can envision that. And it has these super cute strawberries on the back. I love this backing. So now I'm going to show you the Fiona. I jumped the gun. Melissa's like, hold on. Someone's got to check me. I know, they're beautiful. Okay, so the Fiona. Another great one to showcase your prints. These are probably 4-inch finished blocks. It's a great way, again, to show things with bigger prints or just maybe a whole collection. Like you got a fat quarter and it just looks so good together. You can make a whole quilt out of it. And it's just going to keep your piecing simple with squares, but it's going to allow for creativity and movement with your scrappy little quilt. Thank you. And I have one more quilt before we change views. And this is from Snapdragon Quilting, which is also a newer vendor to us. This is the All Together Now. And it makes a perfect block of the month quilt pattern. You can make one block or just make the whole thing. You have your templates included in here. It's great for intermediate or advanced quilters, full color. So enough with showing the book. Let's show the actual quilt. It is, yes, it is giant. So we kind of have it folded and we'll flip so you can see some more of the blocks. So you have all 5 different size options. Of course, I think she sent us probably the biggest. It might be a queen. But you have blocks and borders. Again, simple foundation paper piecing. Let me just hold it up. I love the black background. It just really helped these batiks pop a lot. So from Snapdragon Quilting, All Together Now. Thank you. So I said hi to Belle earlier. So now we're going to talk about a perfect way to organize your fabric stacks and your quilt rolls. It was another top talk notion from H&H Americas in Chicago. And I actually got to meet Belle. We've chatted a little bit, but I had never met her in person. And she showed us these handmade Seam Sew Me jumbo. There's alphabet clips and there's number clips. So let me show you how they come. They come in these, of course I have one upside down and the other one. Comes in this adorable cases. Your numbers, you have 1 through 20 and your alphabet is A through Z. You can very easily just slide it open and get to the ones you want. They're super sturdy metal, so you don't need any more Post-it notes that fall off or pins that are hard to see or come off. So these were some of, just for an example, a fat quarter bundle. I just kind of took a couple at a time because these clips could hold up to an inch thick stack of fabric. So I have 1, 2, and then to show you the alphabets A and B. I mean, just see how thick those are, and there was no problem putting these on. I could have gone thicker. So these were developed by a quilter for quilters. So again, you have A through Z and 1 through 20. And when I first saw these on our website, I did not realize the actual size. I mean, look at my hand compared to them. These aren't your grandma's pins. Like, these are giant, they're beautiful, they're handmade, and they're super sturdy, and I just love them. So from Seam Sew Me. Next, you might have seen our post about another new vendor to us, which is the Mountain Thread Company, which they specialize in coiled rope baskets. And it's a technique that brings together artists and appreciators of all skill levels. So you can just kind of see some examples. So just to talk about it a little bit, I did do a post on Facebook if you want to see some samples, but you can also see on our website that there are 7 different basket kits available, and there are 2 options for a natural rope, and you can make it even more unique by using up fabric scraps from old projects. So these are just, they're just so, it's such a fun way to store things in something that's handmade. So it's great for induction basket making, people who are confident in steps like changing your machine needle and adjusting your length and widths. So make sure you check out those basket kits from Mountain Thread Company. Next up, from Bohin, they're really small, but they're so cute, are these graphic history through the ages. So these are actually, I was talking to them at the show. This is actually a reprint design of a design they had, I think she said about 50 years ago. And Bohan's been in business for 192 years. So that is so cool that they're bringing back out original designs. So this is a great vintage collection. So each box has 20 extra fine pins in it. They're ideal for light and medium pinning. And there is a pop display that is also available that has multiples of each of these designs. Thank you, Bohan. Next, I have samples of more sizes of the probably one of the most popular items at Quilt Market in the fall, which is this glow ruler from Carolina Moore. So let's start with this 12.5-inch square. We also have the 6.5 by 24-inch glow ruler, and they're like anything, unlike anything you've ever seen. They literally have LED lights in them. Can we maybe turn off a little bit of the lights so we can see them? Probably better if I put something under it. I have so many lights in here, and this is a time I don't need any. That works, thank you. So you can see it on and then off, and you can just see the difference it makes. So in any situation that you're in, it doesn't matter if you're on light fabrics, dark fabrics, it's always going to show up. It's going to light up your fabric, it's going to help you see the details, and it's just going to help you make more accurate cuts. So that was the square. Let's look at the rectangle because we're a little bit different of the lines. And just like along with the theme we've had today, these are available in both left and right-handed versions. So they are a battery, they're charged with your USB-C, and it does come with that. But we've had one since Quilt Market that we have used on and off. Quilt Market was what, last October? And we haven't had to charge it. So it has a very long battery life. And we started with the 6-inch, and now you have the 12-inch square, and then of course your 6.5 by 24-inch glow ruler. Next, we're going to switch gears. We have Memorial Day coming up, but these would also be great for 4th of July or really any time of the year. These are wool applique ornaments from Penny Lane Primitive. So these each measure about 3.5 inches, and you can hang them individually on a knob or a hook. You could even put them all together and maybe make like a little bit of bunting. Marketing and accounts payable both have quote-unquote Christmas trees in our offices that we decorate for all the holidays. So this would be great for the upcoming holidays on our trees. They're going to stitch up so quick, and they're so fun to display. So these are the festive wool applique ornaments from Penny Lane Primitives. Next up is from Sass Lane. They're known for their bright, beautiful patterns and zippers and hardware. But now we have stickers and enamel pins. So before we kind of go through them, let's talk about these stickers. They're going to come in a package like this with 6 of them. And the stickers are made of vinyl. Like I said, there's a package of 6. And then the enamel pins as well. You have to buy a minimum of 6 at a time. The patterns automatically have 6. So for our Taylor Swift lovers in my crafty era, and I know there's a coordinating sticker to go with it. I hope you guys can see it. It looks a little dark on my screen. And a lot of these are based on patterns they already have. Quilts Make Me Happy, Sip and Sew. For those of you This one is probably my favorite. I want the sticker and the enamel pin. It's so with sass. Because if you know me, I'm a little sassy. My mom will attest to that if she's watching. So there are 50 in total between the stickers and the enamel pins. They're just so fun and I love them all. Quilting is cool. The seam ripper with the swear words, because if we have our seam ripper, we are swearing. Some more Taylor Swift inspired. Some stickers based off of their quilts. A different version of sip and sew, one I'm more likely to do because I don't sew in the morning, is one to have a glass of wine, maybe a margarita. I'm trying to get it to focus. There we go. Sip and sew. So you can check them all out on our website. Like I said, between them, there's 50 of them. So I could go through them one by one. They're just not going to do them justice. Again, these were from Sass Lane, enamel pins and die cut stickers, or vinyl stickers, sorry. Next up is Jelly Roll jewelry. That's right, jewelry from Aunties II. So first, I'm going to show you the bracelet. I don't think I can get it on me because you've seen it me. There you go. I got a couple of them. So here's my hand model. We should have done it with your wedding ring. But so very cute. It's a great way to use up your 2.5 inch strips. You can make your coordinating necklace. This one they put a pendant on. Ooh. So I'll wear the whole thing as an ensemble. Or you could use it as a lanyard to hold your credentials. So you got your chunky woven bracelet and your woven necklace. So Jelly Roll jewelry from Aunties II. Thank you. And I have another one from Aunties II. I must have forgot to put it in here. I thought I did. And it is this clear see-through black bag. Did I forgot to put this in here? Can you go?
Yeah.
Oh, it's down a little bit farther because I wanted it in a straight on view. So hold on, we'll come back to it. So next, I'm actually going to talk about these brooches from Robin J Designs. Do you remember the earrings? Now you can have them in brooches. So these are miniature designs that use foundation paper piecing to make your tiny details a breeze. They're each finished with an elegant laser cut wooden frame. There is eucalyptus and walnut finishes, so a lighter and a darker. And there's an endless array of colorways that you can do with it. So your kit is going to include the frame for the one brooch, your foundation papers, but you need your own fabric. So super fun. They're called mini makes, and they're patchwork brooches. So now I'm going to talk about the Aunties II bag. So what I do to be able to see it straight on. You like clear bag. So those of you who go to concerts, sporting events, you know either you're not allowed to have a bag or you're restricted to the size, and it must be clear so that they can see what's inside of it. So I know it's kind of hard to show because it's clear, but it's a great size. Big zipper, big pocket in there. And they are actually pockets on the inside, so you can see you have your sunglasses tucked in there. So you can still keep your stuff organized. It's not going to be all over the place. This one is made in North Carolina fabric, so you can make it for the event you're going to. Again, great for concerts, sporting events. You can keep everything you need in it and stay organized. For Aunties II, this is called the Stadium Bag. Do we have any questions yet? Or so far that I need to answer?
They were asking if you could see the northern lights with your eyes, or did you need to use your camera?
Eyes.
Your eyes, yeah. It was very visible. It wasn't like the eclipse where you needed any special eyewear. It was so pretty. It was I mean, could you see it from your place? Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool. So, uh, anything else? I don't think so. So then we're just gonna keep on trucking, and we're going to talk about a new one from CNT Publishing. It's called "Sew a Winter Wonderland Christmas." Thank you. So your cute little animal, little stockings. You have your dog and your cat, a little bone. This is a new world of paper piecing possibilities. It's the perfect way to add creativity and whimsy to your quilting projects. It's by Mary Hertel, and she is the author of Sew Yourself a Merry Little Christmas as well, in case you know that book. So you're gonna have step-by-step instructions. And we have the quilt here. Oh, is it? Yep. Oh, it was you this time, not me. So here is the quilt. There are 20 paper piecing woodland blocks. So you have your polar bear, your penguin, you're pulling your presents. The sloth, love the sloth. Your gingerbread man, your little red truck, because everybody knows little red trucks are Christmas now. To fold it and show some more. So you have tree skirts, table runners, stockings, and more. So this was C&T, Sew a Winter Wonderland Christmas. I don't think, did I have the book too? Yes, I just want to show the cover, thank you. So here is what you'll be looking for in your store. If you're going shopping for it or you're looking for it on our website, got your templates, your full color instructions, and just lots of good stuff. Give you that. Thank you. So oops, I said that. Sorry, thank you. Next from Lizard Creek Quilting is a pattern called Friendship. So it kind of looks like your embroidery floss bracelets we used to do when we were younger. And each are a unique creation, yet together, they just make a very beautiful design. So this is 20 10-inch finished blocks. So you could use like a 20 skew fat quarter bundle for easy kit making. It has this fun, scrappy border. We love using our scraps. So Friendship from Lizard Creek Quilting. And now another new vendor. That makes me excited. I love all the different vendors we're bringing in. It's super exciting. Is Howl's Nest. And first up from them is Frankenstitches, which is an original wool applique pattern. So Howl's Nest is actually named after the designer Emily Howell. So this is going to finish about 4 by 7.5, kind of where I'm holding it. It's like my face on Frankenstein. So this is Frankenstitches. There's kits with patterns and stands that are available as well on our website. There's a whole theme. This one is Bertha, another original pattern. Bertha's always cooking up something special for Halloween, which is going to be here before you know it. So next we have one from the ever popular Fabric Cafe. You know them for their 3-yard quilts. This one specifically is, thank you, Quick Christmas 3-yard quilts. So here's the cover. Here's an example of some of them. And the 3-yard quilts, they're just so economical and they are so fun and easy to kit. So there's 8 in this book, and we have a sample of Glisten. Look at how pretty that is. So 3 yards. This is all this took, is 3 yards. You have this beautiful Christmas fabric here in the background. These are very fun blocks. It looks so complicated, but it's not. You don't need to do any math. You just need the 3 yards. How fun is that? And easy. Glisten, which is in Quick Christmas 3-yard quilts from Fabric Cafe. Thank you. And what's next is also pretty cool. If you watched the live with CNT at H&H, we talked about this specifically, but it's always good to talk about it again. And for our friends who might have missed it, is the Quilt Genius Design Tool Kit. There is the YouTube video. There's a video on our website. So let's go on the table and open it up. Just gonna touch base on all the fun things that are in. Look how fun this cover is. So here you have your templates for different blocks. You have your graph paper. There's different types of blocks on the paper. You got the regular squares, your on a point, your triangles. It's a whole instruction sheet, more for mapping out your blocks. It's going to help choose your dimensions. There's more than 80 stencil shapes actually between all of these. And if you run out of paper, available separately is the replacement paper. So you can just swap them in and out. You keep all of your stuff organized. And it's just super easy. There's 60 sheets of graph paper. There's 3 grid styles like I talked about. There's this one 8x10 stencil and 4 of these 4x8-inch stencils. So again, this is the C&T Quilt Genius Toolkit, and you can get the replacement graph paper. So now we're going to talk about the Sally Tomato Tula Pink collab. We announced it yesterday. If you were at the show, you got a little bit of a sneak peek. We have a sample bag from Sally Tomato with Tula Pink fabric and Tula Pink hardware. And I printed myself off the seller sheet to show it all, and then I forgot it. But here's an example of the beautiful, iconic Tula Pink hardware, the webbing, there's zippers, and this is a Checker exclusive because recently we became Sally Tomato's exclusive distributor. So you're only going to be able to get this Tula Pink hardware from us. So now that I almost missed the important thing, we're going to talk about the giveaway, and we're going to flash it on the screen so you can see all of it very easily that is included. You're going to have the Tula Pink Birds and Bees ribbon. There is Christmas sewing needles from Bohin. You're going to get that awesome C&T Quilt Genius Design Toolkit. You're going to get the storage box that has sunflowers on it. It's great for holding blocks or supplies when you go on trips. There's Quilt Jazz washi tape from Built Quilt. There is a rose tweezer set. It's a 3-piece tweezer set that's in a rose gold color. There is a Why Yes, I'm a Sociopath tumbler plus more. So this is worth over $300 retail dollars, and it can be yours simply by going onto Checker's private Facebook group that's for customers only. So obviously you need to be a customer, you need to be in good standing, and you simply have to comment on the post with your shop name and your location. Plus, we do ask that you like the post. So if you're not a member of our private Facebook group, we are going to post a link in the comments when we get done here. And you're going to have until this coming Friday, May 17th at 5 p.m. to register to win the giveaway. So good luck to all. Now, are there any questions or comments that we might have missed? You have to click on the image to make it go away. Yep. There you go. So if there's not any questions, we'll take a quick look. I was so excited to see everybody at the show. Some of you have met before. Some of you I met for the first time, and it was very exciting.
Someone asked about the quilt that you showed with Fabric Cafe, the name of it. They asked if it was Angels on High.
The quilt itself is not Angels on High. It is...
Glisten.
It's Glisten, yeah. It's in their Christmas 3-yard quilt book. So this is a good time to mention, again, that there's a link in the description of this video, and it's going to take you to just the items.
Oh, the fabric.
I don't know. That is a good question. If I had to guess, seems like it after looking at the fabric that That could be what the collection is called, but I don't know for sure. That info was not given to us. Anything else? I don't think so. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you do have a question, you want to see the butterfly up close, yeah, I can do that in a second. I'll have Cindy give me her phone and we'll go up close. So just hang on one second. So for those of you who are going to sign off, we're back here in just a little less than a month on Wednesday, June 12th. And see that up close. It's called Her Majesty. And it is Orange Blossom Quilts. And this is their trademarked Evanescence kind of concept. And Ina, the Sew Tights mat, I do believe you have to replace the entire thing because it is built together with the magnet in the middle of the layers. I will check with Jessica from Sew Tights just to be sure and let you know, but I'm pretty sure you would just have to replace the whole thing, but we will find out for you. Anything else? All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. It was great to see you, and we'll see you in a month.